So this is a full moon, guys. Full moons are about releasing and letting go. It illuminates and brings clarity on what just isn't working here, and what needs to be released, um, and what space needs to be made to bring in something new. Because when we get a new moon, we are bringing in new things, new goals, new expectations, new intentions. So full moons are about releasing, new moons are about bringing things in. With a full moon lunar eclipse, well, that's where things get a little dicey. It still means we're releasing things, but there's still things that are going to slowly dissolve on their own time. And this may just be the beginning process of letting those things exit. But all in all, I will say that we have reached, not necessarily, but we have closed the eclipse portal with this full moon lunar eclipse. And with that, we will have some lingering effects within the next couple of weeks. We still have Mercury retrograding. That's what I will be going over within these readings with you as well. And yeah, Mercury is retrograding to the middle of March, and that's going to be also lingering around to the end of March. So March is kind of this limbo space where things have shifted and changed, and we don't quite know where our footing and grounding is. But to say the least, this is the most important time that you should get grounded within your own individuality and authenticity. Okay, so without further ado, we'll get into the readings, and we'll start with, I always get to this point in the Zodiac and I'm like, how many more I gotta do? Alright, this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and specifically rising, as this full moon lunar eclipse will be illuminating in your 11th house of dreams, goals, aspirations, but also friendship and collective communities, okay? So you need people to get to where you're going. You need people to rise up with you, okay? The 11th house is typically about the individual and how you connect to the collective. So you as the individual have the vision, the goal, the aspiration, the dream, right? But how will you get there? You need the support, you need community, okay? And so that's how you connect with the collective, all to go to the same goal ultimately, but in individual ways, individual and authentic ways, because we have certain strengths and weaknesses in different areas. And so we need to be able to reach out to people who can help us evolve. So that happening in your 11th house, we have the sun in Pisces, which is across from the 11th house and the 5th house for you. And that's also where we have Mercury retrograde. So with Mercury retrograde, there may be some things that are being reviewed, revised, and refined in the way that you creatively express yourself, the way that you express joy, and the way that you connect with your inner child, okay? So Mercury is going to kind of just reconfigure your mindset around those things, okay? With a full moon, we are meant to release and let go of things. With a full moon in Virgo, we are meant to release and let go of control and perfectionism. So in control and And so for you, with Virgo being in your 11th house, the need to release control and perfectionism over not only your individual dream, but also people who come to support you in the collective. Um, you can't tell anyone how to play their strengths if their strength is one of your weaknesses, okay? So you need to learn how to let people do what they need to do to get things done. I saw 333 on the clock, which is divine support, okay? So let people support you in the way that they need to, and don't always be so nitpicky and micromanaging around those things. We know that it's based on your vision, your dreams, and your aspirations. Trust that things will get there, but it just may not get there um if you keep trying to control things that you cannot control. Controlling things outside of you, that includes other people's strengths, okay, and other people's weaknesses. You need to learn how to discern and delegate around those, but don't try so hard. Loosen up a little bit. Try not to be so serious, okay? Because anything that you try for the first time will never be exactly how you want it to be. Nothing's perfect in life, okay? And that's a reminder of the need to let go of control and perfectionism, okay? When it comes to Mercury in your fifth house, Pisces, Mercury is in Pisces, and Pisces is here to dissolve any illusions around the mindset that you have when it comes to expressing yourself, expressing joy, when it comes to playing, when it comes to being creative, and when it comes to tapping into that inner child energy. Okay, so Mercury is working its magic in helping you reconfigure your mindset around creativity and joy and play, and so that you don't have to be so serious when it comes to actually going for your dreams, goals, and aspirations, and the people that come to support you within that. Okay, play a little bit, with things. Okay, so let's see what this reading has for you. Five on the clock. This is a new deck, guys. Okay, I'm gonna take it. You're the first one with 3 cards. Don't tell nobody else, but bruh. I told you don't tell nobody else. They're gonna be jealous. Jealousy. Okay, you got talisman, you got talisman, which is like a key, number 31, transmutes, number 44, protection, number 1, and then at the bottom of the deck you have jealousy, number 23. So I feel like you're gonna get some type of clarity. I feel like you're going to get some type of clarity, or I feel like there is going to be an opening. Like this is like, it feels to me like a key to go open a new door. And then the card transmute here, transmutation. Alchemy and transmutation is nothing that you don't know of, Scorpio. You do enough of that within your own realm, within your own superpower, should I say. So that's one of the reasons why I was like, let me just look at these cards, because This is actually my first time seeing this card, but it is very Scorpion coded because it's about alchemy, it's about transmuting energy and things like that. And then we have protection. You are protected. You are protected here. And there's a need to be reminded of that. I also said when this card came out another time that although there's nothing that's telling you no here, but rejection is redirection and ultimately a form of protection. So take that into account. Talisman, I'll clarify this a little bit deeper, but it's like a key to something, a start to something. Let's talk about it. And jealousy at the bottom of the deck. Yo, somebody hating outside of the club, okay? Somebody either you or somebody wants what you have. They want what you have, or you want what somebody else has. But I feel like this may be somebody who wants what you have, and you have this protection and transmute card. You can transmute their energy, their envious energy, into new opportunities. The Justice card, the Libra. Hey, yeah, justice is served. Karma. Hold up now. Okay. I'm getting some like unrequited love. Like the love isn't being matched. The frequency isn't being matched here. But I also see like a lack of consistency and emotional and fulfilling emotional needs. And due to that, you feel like you ask for something and whatever it is that you got, you realize it wasn't what you wanted. Like this is Nine of Cups is usually a wish fulfillment card. So it's like your wish has been granted, but now you're realizing it's not exactly what you really want it to be, or what you're realizing is not exactly what fulfills you emotionally here. It does not fill your cup here. The Nine of Cups can also point to arrogance, cockiness, and feeling like you got one up on somebody. So take note of that as well. Okay? But justice will be served. There's some type of agreement, some type of contract, some type of either spiritual contract, an agreement, or an actual legal, like something legality here. Ultimately it's about justice, truth, integrity, respect, balance, reciprocity, and karma. You have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. There is some type of sacred connection around you. Sacred bond, sacred connection, the Lovers, okay? Ultimately, the Lovers is about choosing one another. So if that is you choosing another person or choosing yourself, it's about choice, and it's about making that choice every single day. And it seems like whoever dropped the ball here, the Knight of Cups, I feel like they dropped the ball here. They fumbled, and they began to be inconsistent with either your or their or together's emotional needs. The reason that I can't really pinpoint on where this energy is coming from is because nights are messengers. They are incoming messengers. And so I don't know if this was an incoming emotional love offer to you or you to someone else, but either way, it didn't fully fall through because there was a lack of consistency and a lack of emotional depth here. So that didn't really work out. It was pretty one-sided on its energy, and so it wasn't fulfilling. Whatever you wished to come in for you wasn't fulfilling for you. And that's why I said redirection is, rejection is just redirection and a form of protection. You can take any energy that comes at you and transmute it into something else, into new opportunities. Okay? So I'm going to read the guidebook for those cards to get some further clarity. Otherwise, I'm going to end that there for you, Scorpio, because I made the mistake of not fully clarifying everything because I wanted to keep these videos short. But if this resonated for you or you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to me at Libra Baby Doll. Let me look at these cards. Talisman. The talisman represents new doors opening for you now. New pathways are present at this time. It also invites you to find or create and charge an appropriate symbol, amulet, or mantra to help support your current endeavors or healing. Empower this talisman with your intention to invoke its magic in your everyday life. Meditate with this card to act as a powerful road opener to a new adventure or opportunities, or to discover a hidden talisman of power, love, and peace. The symbol is a key. The skeleton key is often used in magic symbolically to move from one place in life to another. It also is one of the many symbols of the goddess Hecate, when worn as a talisman or charged with intention, the key can free us from self-imposed cages and move us into the next part of the journey by opening new doors to opportunity. Okay? I love that. I never got to read the full description for it, but it's pretty self-explanatory. It is a key to opening new doors, but it is also a key to unlock yourself from self-limiting cages as well. Transmute. To transmute is to convert one energy into another. The snake is a powerful symbol of transmutation. You are being invited to accept its gift of shedding to help you process something important. Use this ability to make magic by transmuting the snake's energy into something new and beneficial for your growth. Meditate on this symbol when you need some assistance in changing the energy in your life. The symbol is a snake. The snake represents our ability to connect to our own inner alchemist, to let go of the old by being able to shed its skin, thereby allowing for constant evolution. We just exit the year of the wooden snake, where we were alchemizing things on a physical level. So a lot of things in the physical and the 3D world ended, shifted, transmuted, and shedded away from us because it was no longer deserving, one-sided, or unbalanced, not reciprocal. It wasn't choosing you, you weren't choosing it. Whatever the case may be, that's what it was. Now we are in the year of the fire horse, so that's super exciting, but it is heavily involved in making decisions that are right for you, that are instinctual for you, not just based on what ifs and trying to jump into things and trying to see what sticks. We've been here before, when now we've learned the lessons, and if you decide to ignore your guidance, you will be dragged or trampled. Okay, so you are protected. The card of protection. You are protected. You are safe in all matters of the body, mind, and spirit. Your highest guidance has you covered on all fronts. Do not delay in moving forward. If inquiring about relationship, situation, or how to proceed, please take this as a sign that you are taken care of, and harm to none will be had. Meditate on this symbol when you feel like you need to strengthen your energy. Excuse me. Okay. The symbol on here is the Helm of Awe. It is a Norse Viking rune, often used when petitioning the gods for protection in battle. Okay. Oh, and then last but not least, 23, jealousy. I pretty much told you what it's about. It's about it says envy, jealousy, and bad vibes. This card comes with a warning that all is not as it seems, or maybe it is. There may be some jealousy being presented or projected at you at this time. Fear not, this warning is here to provide you with enough distance to take the necessary action to protect your heart, mind, and energy. Or perhaps this is just talking about the good old compare and despair, that has you wishing or longing for what another has and is doing. Sometimes the jealousy is within you. This is a powerful time to check in and see where you may be feeling inadequate or if you are missing something. Okay? Comparison is the thievery of joy. That's all I can say. Comparison is the thievery of joy, especially when you called in something that you wish for. If you don't fully appreciate it because it's for you and you're just trying to compare and despair, baby. Compare and despair. Again, Scorpio, if this resonated for you or you would like to dig deeper into this reading, please do not hesitate to reach out to me at Libra Baby Doll.